Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch. This is the project we're making today, and it is a Post-it note holder. This one is the new In Color Seaside Spray, and then this one is Pool Party. We're going to make another one of the Seaside Spray, and we're going to use the greeting of Thanks Big Time. Here's the stamp set. Will Walrus be friends? Hopefully I said that right. We're using the High Seas embossing folder. Hopefully you can see the waves on the Whisper White cardstock. And then we're using the stitch-shaped framelits or dies to cut the walrus out. And let me give you the supplies. Okay, Seaside Spray, 3.5 by 7 1/4. And then another scrap for our 2-inch circle. We've got the Seaside Spray Designer Series paper that's included in the In Color Designer Series paper stack. That would be the 2019-2021. And this measures 3 by 3. Whisper White, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. You can get 4 of these out of one sheet because they measure 6 by 6. And then I have some scrap for our circle and our greeting right here. Okay, the first thing we'll do is score our cardstock. I'm going to place it here on the 7 1/4 inch side, and I'm going to score it at 3.5 inches on both sides. I'm just going to turn it 3.5. Now this measurement is for a half of a pack of the Post-it notes. So I don't usually make them for the full size, but if you wanted to use a full size, then you would just need to make this a 1/2 inch bigger, okay? I'm going to take my bone folder, burnish those edges. Okay, now this Designer Series paper is going to get attached to the Whisper White, so I'm just going to take my liquid glue and add that. Okay, there's that. And then turn it over, and we're going to put liquid glue on this side as well. I'm going to open this up. Okay, I'm just going to hold it for a second and allow it to dry. Okay, we're going to take the 2-inch circle punch and cut out our 2-inch circle. Now let's stamp. We're using Memento ink. We'll stamp the walrus first. He's so cute, right? And then we'll stamp the greeting on the opposite side. We're going to cut the greeting out with the classic label punch. Now let's go ahead and color. We're going to be using the combo of Smoky Slate and Seaside Spray. We're using the light to color the water here, but we're using the dark Seaside Spray to color the pearls, okay? So I'm going to take the light and just draw the water down here. And I'm just using the brush tip and just brushing it on. Nothing fancy. And then I'm going to take the light Smoky Slate and color the walrus. I call this my quick and dirty coloring. We noticed last night during my live video that my fingernail polish is almost the same color as Seaside Spray. The only difference is that it has a shinier coat to it. Okay, now I'm going to take the dark Smoky Slate and color this part. I'm just changing it up a little bit from how I did it last night, but however you want to do it. And I'm going to take the light again and just kind of blend that a little bit. Pretty cute, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to rip this, and I'm going to place this inside of the embossing folder. You want to make sure that you position it so that the waves are in the right direction. So if you put it in there like that, it would be the wrong direction. So we want to put it in there like that, okay? And then after we run it through here and emboss it, then we're going to take our stitched die and we're going to cut it out in a circle. So I'm going to get the big shot. Okay, only one cutting pad for the 3D embossing folders. So we'll take him out. See how cute that is? Now we're going to cut him out with the stitch die. Okay, so now let's get all these pieces in here, and we're going to take our dark Seaside Spray Stampin' Blend marker, and we're going to color one of these pearls, or two of them I should say. Oops, he got away from me. Bring him back over here. Let him sit there for a second. Now, someone asked last night, do these rub off? They don't if you let it dry. So just give it a second. Give it a few seconds to dry. And then once it dries, it will not rub off, okay? I'm going to set that aside and let it dry, and then we'll continue on with our Post-it note holder. So I'm going to go ahead and take this half of a pack of Post-it notes and add it inside here. I am out of the yellow one, so I need to run to Staples. Okay, so there's that part. Now this circle is going to get added right there in the upper left corner. So I'm just going to add my liquid glue. And this guy's going to get added right there with dimensionals. I'm going to place 2 on him. We're going to add the greeting with 2 of the mini dimensionals. Okay, I'm just going to take the backing off the dimensionals and add it right there. And then we want to take our Wink of Stella and add a little bit of glimmer or glitter to him. When you're looking at it in person, it just really adds a little shine to it. Okay, now we're just going to pick up these little pearls. Don't forget, there's a free PDF over on my website that has the picture and the measurements and the instructions. Okay, so what do you think? Pretty cute, right? Love it. Okay, have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.